Thank you, my friend. This gets updated a lot quicker. Yes. Happy Wednesday night. Bill Taylor here in the Ken's 5 Digital Center. Wednesday night blessings to you. Wednesday night blessings to yours. Hope it's a wonderful evening. Still a little breezy out there, and I'm looking at some active wildfires that I've got an update on from the Texas A&M Forest Service, and the news is good. Now, we did have a new fire start up, but we finally have some containment. That's the best news of all. So the big fire that we've been tracking, this is northeast Gillespie County, outside of Fredericksburg. It's the crabapple fire. 90% contained, but charring upwards of 10,000 acres, okay, if we round it up. Let's see, that one, no, that one is, yeah, has not changed. 95% contained, so I can say that. So let's go ahead and update these while I've got you here. 95 on the crabapple. That is good news. We're almost out. Boots is contained. So we will just update that here by taking out the 98%. Well, you know what? I'm going to put in 100. How about that? I like that better. 100% contained on Boots, and I think the other was Duderstadt. There was a second one that was 100% contained. It is Duderstadt. Duderstadt. So here we go there. 100. Good news. So two of them are out. Let's see. We've got a new one. That's crabapple. That's Boots. Okay. So the new one, 5.5 and 75. %75 contained. This is more of a brush fire than a wildfire. The acreage has come down. Right, 5.5 acres is it. I mean, that's a brush fire. So great work on containment there, on fighting that, because I'll tell you, now let's see if there's been any update on the chicken strip fire out west, 2295. No change there. So yeah, good news on these fires, okay? Especially the Valley Oak, because Medina County, the entire county is in exceptional drought. And considering today's conditions, I honestly thought when we saw that report come in this afternoon, because that just started today, I thought, oh boy, that's going to be dangerous, because if we don't get control of that one fast, it's going to get out of control rather quickly. So let's check wind gusts tonight, and then wait until you see this. Wind gusts are down considerably. We're down below 20 here in San Antonio, Hondo, Bernie. Good news. Highest out there is 20, to be honest, 22 Rock Springs. This is the number that's been blowing my mind all day, these dew points. They're all up now. Well, they're down in Pleasanton and Floresville, both 4 below zero, 1 at Del Rio. We had Rock Springs early at -6. It was incredible. And so we're up to 22 now in San Antonio. We were down to 8. We bottomed out at 8 this afternoon. So this kind of dry air is definitely a big problem when it comes to the wildfire risk. So the other issue today was the haze. A lot of haze showed up early this morning. You have to remember, when these winds pick up out in West Texas, all of that West Texas dirt and dust is airborne. And once up, sometimes it gets high enough and those winds are strong enough, it'll be carried up into the upper levels of the atmosphere, a few thousand feet up, and be held up there and move in. Okay, so there was a big dust cloud early this morning, had a nice break, and then another one rolled in about 5-6 p.m. So remember that if you suffer with any respiratory issue, you have to limit your time outdoors with these kind of conditions. I was keeping an eye on air quality. It wasn't greatly impacted. We should see a less amount of dust on Friday as the winds have come down a bit. They're going to pick back up tomorrow. There's going to be a breezy afternoon. But with those winds coming in from the south, we're not as worried about dust. In fact, we're excited about southerly winds, excited about a southeasterly wind, because from the Gulf we get more humidity, and that reduces our fire weather risk greatly. So you can get vibrant sunrises and sunsets. You get a lot of great color with this kind of dust and dirt in the air. But boy, asthma and allergies can really be exacerbated, worsened, for sure. Where are dew points going? We're looking at 20s tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, staying in the teens. So the air is not going to moisten up very much, but we are going to see a wind shift. Let's take a look at that. Winds overnight expected to die down as they are now, and by morning you can see gusts around 10 to 12. That's really not too windy at all. Then as we get into the afternoon, watch the winds start picking up a little bit, but not bad. They're southerly to southeasterly, and they're, again, going to increase the moisture. But look what happens Friday. So during the day Thursday, no big wind speeds, but during the afternoon Friday, here they come. So we'll see a significant breeze out of the south Friday afternoon. And that'll start really picking up the dew point considerably, as we expect dew point temperatures to maybe get up into the 40s by tomorrow, but probably not. It's going to be below that. They're going to have to climb a lot faster to get there and into the 50s by, say, early Saturday. And then 60s by Sunday helps contribute to a chance of rain before they fall off behind that next front and quickly recover Tuesday, Wednesday of next week for another chance of rain Wednesday, Thursday. So at least we're getting some chances back into the forecast moving into next week. Very important. Boy, do we need rain. Boy, do we need rain. So let me just show you the difference on tomorrow. Only a moderate risk. I know that says today, but that banner's inaccurate right now. The graphic is accurate in showing us what tomorrow's fire danger is from the Texas A&M Forest Service, and it is down to a moderate risk on fire danger. Good news. All right, temperatures. Let's talk about the temps. You know, I mentioned that the cold is coming in, and here it comes, because I'll tell you, it's going to get chilly. I'm surprised. I'm not seeing any comments tonight, Luke. Any reason you think, or just to make sure?
We're watching Mamu Kelashvili put up a career high.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, probably.
Can you watch your mouth? That's a little salty.
Sure. It says you got 15 comments.
Really? See, I don't see them.
The white jerseys?
I'm not seeing any comments on my.
Yeah, no, you got 15 comments.
Might have to relay them. I'm not seeing any.
Oh yeah, there's some good ones here.
Hey, can you do that, right?
Want me to make the graphic?
No, I've got the graphic. I just need
The photo?
Guys, I'm sorry if you're asking questions or commenting. I'm just not seeing them here on my phone. All right. Well, that's one of the problems. There we go. So mid to upper 60s, a few 70s out there, a couple of 70s to be technical. But watch what happens overnight. Hello spring and hello a winter-like morning though.
Here's the.
We got some comments. See, look
Here's
at
the most recent ones.
see my screen's blank.
Here's that.
We got Dr. Whitney on the case here. Say hello, everybody. Love you too, Gabriella. Do we have to go through the whole summer to get rid of La Nina? We need rain. I know, right, Mark? It would be nice to get a shift in this. Tammy, what's going on? Yes, absolutely. Plant away.
There you go.
Even though we're
You
going
got your comments now.
Now he's got them. This guy, Dr. Whitney. How'd you do that?
Just refresh your app.
Just refresh the app. Come on, Billy. But you're right. Maybe they were watching. I'm not going to say this name. I don't think I can say it on the air. What's his name, Dave? Sandro?
Mamu Kelashvili.
What?
Mamu.
What'd you call me?
Mamu.
Mamu Kashvili.
Mamu Kelashvili.
Kalashvili.
Kelash.
Kelash.
Points, career high. 34.
34 points tonight. And he's doing it in the garden?
No, this isn't Frostbank. It's in Frostbank.
Oh, they're here tonight.
19 minutes.
That's awesome. Hey, Raul, what's going on, man? Do we have to go through? Oh, I already read that. Sorry. All right. So, yeah, look at these lows waiting for us tomorrow morning. Mid-30s in the hills, 41 Helotes, 44 Randolph, 43 Seguin. New Braunfels will get down to 42. I think we'll stop at about 42 or 43 in the city. Chilly. Winds are going to die down just right in enough time to get some cold air. So clear skies, dry air, that'll really help temperatures drop. But when the wind speeds are high enough, you get a good enough amount of surface air mixing, the temperatures don't go down as much. The winds are dying down. So that's why these temperatures are going to plummet and maybe even a few ticks lower. You know, to be honest with you, if these winds die down even more, it can help the temperature drop a couple more degrees. Interesting. Isn't it though? Oh, let me show you water vapor, and then we'll get to the 14-day forecast. This gives you an idea of that front and the dryness of this air coming in. And you can also get an appreciation of where this cold is coming from, because this big parent low, you can see it go right across Kansas and now up into northern Missouri. See it turning up into Iowa. So that's the center of the low. The counterclockwise spin is grabbing that north U.S. air. Those temperatures are going to plummet because of the air coming in from the northern plains on the backside of that low and helping drop temps. Well, let's check visibility. I was watching this earlier. Okay, it has improved greatly. When that dust cloud came in, it had dropped. So yeah, very dry air means lots of sunshine, maybe a little bit of haze again tomorrow. Not as bad as today because the winds should be down come tomorrow. In fact, north-northeast near 10, but by the afternoon, south and east. Friday, south. Saturday, breezy and south. And look what the temperatures do, by the way. Saturday and Sunday, closer to 90. I think we will see a few 90s on the map. 20% chance of a much-needed shower Sunday night. Wednesday and Thursday, 26th and 27th of next week. And that'll be our last rain chance of March. I mean, we're heading into the final weekend. Highs closer to 90. It'll be a warm, dry forecast for the most part. All right, guys, that'll wrap things up. It is Wednesday. We're almost there. We're getting over the hump tonight, and then it's a nice, smooth slide down into the weekend. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. God bless you. I love you. And we'll see you at Ken's 5 News at 10.